So Elon Musk has decided to tweet the unthinkable. In lieu of Elon's acquisition of Twitter, political discourse has become an absolute show. I mean, this is the guy. I'm going to say it. After this man got Twitter, and I've never ever in my life followed white nationalist, white supremacist platforms on Twitter, my feed was inundated with just caricaturized posts about black people, videos of black people committing crimes, blah, 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 whatever you can think of. It's all in my feed. Now, I don't follow these people. I don't follow these pages at all. But just coincidentally enough, after Elon takes over, it's showing up on my feed. Furthermore, Elon Musk joining the fray of anti-Semitism, so much so that Ben Shapiro had to hit him up and say, hey, you should apologize for that. Oh, by the way, come with me to Auschwitz so you can see what your rhetoric can create. Elon Musk thought it appropriate to join the fray of anti-Semitism, and we've all kind of just moved on from it. Like, that's not crazy. To acquire Twitter as an already famous person, one of the most powerful, famous, wealthy people in the world, and literally fan the flames of anti-Semitism in light of Kanye West literally just like creating his own storm of anti-Semitism. Elon Musk just joins the fray, and we've all just moved on from that like that's normal. In light of Donald Trump's second assassination attempt, Elon Musk said this on Twitter. This is what he used his platform for on Twitter. Elon Musk, in response to someone saying why they want to kill Donald Trump, he says, and no one is even trying to assassinate Biden or Kamala. There are two interpretations of this tweet. I'll start with the most charitable one. The most charitable interpretation of this tweet is, number one, Elon Musk is insinuating that the government or the powers that be are sending stooges to try to kill Trump, but not Kamala or Biden. The lack of assassination attempts on Kamala and Biden somehow proves that the powers that be want Trump dead. The reality is this: there have been many assassination attempts, particularly on Barack Obama. I'm sure when, Biden's term is up and years have gone on, we'll find out about all the attempts on him. In fact, if I recall correctly, the Secret Service pulled up on someone, or the FBI pulled up on someone who was planning and publicly plotting an attempt on Biden, and they got rid of him. This idea that attempts are only done on Trump is not true. It's just that Trump seems to have more frequent attempts and far more brazen attempts. Elon Musk won't tell you this, though, because he wants you to believe in this world in which everyone is plotting and scheming against Donald Trump, and Biden and Kamala are sending stooges and goons to take out Trump. Let's get to the second interpretation of the tweet, and this is the interpretation that was really... This is honestly like... The interpretation is not stupid, but it's the fact that Elon Musk would tweet this not considering the possibility of someone interpreting it this way. And no one is even trying to assassinate Biden or Kamala. Does Elon not realize that this sounds like a complaint about the lack of assassination attempts against Biden and Kamala? This tweet sounds like Elon is complaining about the fact that people aren't trying to take these two out enough. Why aren't people trying to take out Kamala and Biden? Why is it only Trump? Somebody should... That's basically what it sounds like. It sounds like Elon is putting in an indirect request on Amazon for somebody to take out Biden or Kamala. Elon thinks it's a joke. He thought it was funny to tweet this. I shit you not, this is what he said. Elon says this. Elon says, well, one lesson I've learned is that just because I say something to a group and they laugh doesn't mean it's going to be all that hilarious as a post on X. And it's like, you're talking about the president and vice president of the United States of America tweeting out what you tweeted out. Just to go back again, and no one is even trying to assassinate Biden or Kamala, after you've established the fact that you are an avid Trump supporter, you don't think for 1 second that this could be interpreted as a request or a demand that someone actually does this? with your platform, you don't even think of this as someone who runs Starlink, as someone who runs X, SpaceX, all of that, as someone who runs all of these companies, it never occurred to you that maybe someone could interpret this tweet in the wrong way. Not even once. He thinks it could have been a joke. It's funny because some people around him laughed. Elon is so unaware of the fact that, like, yeah, when you say something over text, it's very hard to understand how you mean it. That's why you have to be very careful with what you say over text. That's why there's some things I won't say over text, or certain sentences I won't say over text, because I can't guarantee the recipient of the text can understand the tone, the cadence, maybe the humor in which I said it. They can't tell. So why even send it? That just doesn't occur to him. Then he says, turns out that jokes are way less funny if people don't know the context and the delivery is in plain text. It's like this is not a joke. You're not joking here. That's not a joke. There's no punchline. There's no nothing. There's no context here. It's not a joke, and Elon knows it's not a joke. However, he tries to paint it under the guise of being a joke in order to explain away not just the danger of what he did, but also the stupidity of it. Trying to make it seem like he was in some corporate office room with his boys and made a joke and ha ha ha, you know what, I should tweet this. No, I don't believe that for one single second. I firmly believe Elon genuinely believes Joe Biden, Kamala, and the rest of the establishment is sending goons after Trump. That's what I believe. Do I believe Elon was actually calling for someone to pull up on Kamala or Joe? I don't know. With MAGA, you can never know. There might be some part of him that allegedly wants that to happen. However, I'm going to go with the more charitable explanation. I think Elon was simply trying to insinuate that the powers that be are trying to take out Trump but not Biden or Harris. Which, if anyone knows anything about presidential attempts, they know that Elon is fucking wrong. He's wrong in every conceivable way. He's wrong. This man tweets the unthinkable. One of the most stupid things you could ever say. What is this timeline? Seriously. Like, what is this timeline? It's like Elon just sits there and just says anything regardless of the consequences because he truly is a kid. He's a child. He gets up on X and uses his platform to fan the flames of anti-Semitism because it just doesn't occur to him that normal, average, everyday Jewish people could be harmed by conspiracy theories. It doesn't occur to him. It's beyond his comprehension. He tweets this, not even thinking of the common average crazy folk watching this stuff, reading this stuff, who could read this as a call to action, a call to violence. It doesn't occur to him. Again, reminder, this is the same guy who last week, I don't even know if last week last week, literally said he threatened to impregnate Taylor Swift. That's what he did on Twitter. A man who fans the flames of anti-Semitism threatens to impregnate a woman for endorsing Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, and then says this: Elon Musk is a little ass kid. Seriously. I can't take anything he says seriously from this moment forward. I can't. Nothing. I just can't. It's like, why would you tweet this? Why? And then the cover up of, oh, it was a joke or it was out of context. No, it was not. You were trying to insinuate that the government is trying to kill Trump. Then you're so stupid, you can't understand how someone could interpret this as a call to action and violence against Biden and Kamala. It doesn't even occur to you. It's just above you. And this is MAGA leadership. This is who they've appointed. This is MAGA leadership. This is who they've appointed. This kind of insanity is what they want to become the new normal. The fact that this man would tweet this just goes to show Elon Musk is not a serious person. He's just not a serious person. Like, the fact that someone who's this powerful and this supposedly smart tweets out something like this, at this point, he's either, it's a mixture of malice and stupidity. I'm not going to say it's one or the other. It's a mixture of both. You don't accidentally threaten to impregnate a woman. You don't accidentally fan the flames of anti-Semitism in your 50s. You don't sit there and tweet stuff like this at this big of an age with this level of clout and success and all government security clearance, all of that. You don't have all of these things and do this just because you're stupid. There is 100% an element of malice in Elon Musk's behavior, and we have to acknowledge that. Tweeting out stupidity. This election needs to become the downfall of MAGA in its entirety. In its entirety. Everybody has to vote. If you haven't registered, you need to register. Everybody has to vote in November. This is not just an election to stop Donald Trump. This is also an election to stop MAGA as a whole, including Elon Musk. This man cannot be allowed to be anywhere near the White House. This man cannot be allowed to be a part of any White House administration. This man cannot be allowed to become a part of American discourse in perpetuity. Something has to be done about Twitter. Seriously. Because at this point, eventually it's going to become a national security threat. Elon Musk is about to ruin the party for everybody. Talking about some is a joke. Anyways, if you like the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.